How's it going, everyone? My name is Sinikle, and welcome to Higurashi When They Cry. Last episode, we left off on the end of sub-chapter 2, where we have met a new character called Shion. She is the identical twin sister of Mion, who we all know already. And if you aren't aware, we are in arc number 2 called Watanagashi, where it's a whole new story, a different timeline, so to speak, from the first arc of Onikakushi. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. Just a little notice. I have began sub-chapter 3, because we ended here with the end of sub-chapter 2. The beginning of this chapter, sub-chapter 3, was ridiculously stupid, alright? I'm not going to bullshit you. What happened was basically we did this whole school event of a curry cooking contest. It was so long, so stupid. I did not want to go through that whole stupid thing. And if you all want to see that, then please look it up on other YouTuber channels. They might have it up. I don't know if they would go through all that shit, but I certainly won't. Alright, there are some things I will fucking post. Some things are okay, some things aren't. I get that. But the whole curry contest thing, it was stupid. So I apologize if you all were looking forward to that. If you weren't, and you don't care, thank you. Please leave a like and comment down below. I would really appreciate it. But let's go ahead and continue from where it really matters. Here we go. Load it in. In the end, all of the onigiri was eaten by the principal, so I had to make do without lunch. Skipping lunch, I never knew the afternoon could be so long and painful. A feeling other than drowsiness made me space out.
大丈夫かな、ケイイチ君。だからレナのカレー食べなよって言ったのに。
As if I could eat this curry with enough salt in it to make my blood pressure rise just by looking at it. It's what I said as I initially refused. I could only regret it. The hunger, the stomachache. My God.
まあまあ、よくしのいだよ。あの絶対的な状況下からつくづくケイちゃんは追い詰められてからが強いね。
今はどんな褒め言葉もいらん。飯をくれ。
うちに帰れば何かあるんでしょ？
うちってお菓子とかの買い置きはないんだよ。カップ麺も今は底をついてるし。
我慢して待ってれば今日のお夕食はきっと美味しいよ。
I had absolutely no intention of laughing along.
じゃあ私はこの辺で。
Okay.
また今日もバイトでね。慣れない職種はしんどいよ。
Ah, that job at that Angel Mort family restaurant, huh? That uniform, don't know why there's a question mark there, was somewhat stimulating. How? Yeah, how indeed.
やっぱウェイトレスさんってハードワークなんだな。
みーちゃんってウェイトレスさんやってるの？本当に本当に？どこのお店かな？買おう。
違う。私はそう先日のおもちゃ屋さんの店番なの。ウェイトレスさんはシオンで。
Ah, my bad. I completely forgot that was how it ended up being.
ごめん。あまりにもよく似てるから間違えた。
ケイイチ君、シオンって誰かな？
Rena asked the obvious question.
あ、ミオンの双子の妹なんだよ。性格は違うけど、外見は瓜二つなんだ。
そうそう。外見は似てるけど中身は大違いなんだよ。私は優しくて思慮深いけど、シオンは冷めてておっかない性格なんだよね。
多分生まれた時にミオンの女の子らしい部分は 全部シオンに行っちゃったんだと思う。
Ouch.
ミオンと違って実にはにかんだ笑顔の似合う可愛い女の子なんだ。
ケイちゃん。
That's gotta hurt. Rena interjected as her eyes darted back and forth from our exchange.
そうなの？レナ会ったことないの？みーちゃん、妹がいるなんて話してくれたことあったっけ？
Hold up one second. Just gotta make sure my audio is actually recording. Yes, it is. Okay. Audio issues. Pretty fun. Okay. Shion's existence was already being exposed as a cover-up. I couldn't help Mion out there. I could only have her end of this charade.
レナには紹介したことなかったかな。私の双子の妹でシオンって言うんだよ。
知らないよ。聞いてないよ。みーちゃん家に行っても会ったことないよ。ほら、
知ってるでしょ？バッチャと住んでるのは私だけだから。シオンは沖宮の実家に住んでるの。
Okay, not gonna say it. Fine.
あんまり仲が良くないから、こっちには来ないんだけどね。
Rena's face indicated she wasn't sure if she was convinced. She was usually a bit of an airhead, but she was unusually sharp when it came to these kind of things.
まあ嘘じゃないんだ。信じてやってくれ。
As she said, "Yeah, I believe you," a smile suddenly blossomed on Rena's face.
レナもいつか会ってみたいな。今度レナもお顔を見に行ってみるね。どこのお店で働いてるのかな？
She's getting more tangled in her little web. I could tell that Mion was getting increasingly frantic. I wanted to help her out, but it was hard for an outsider to butt in on family issues.
ごめん。バイトもう急がないと。じゃあね、レナにケイちゃん。また明日。
Unilaterally ending the conversation, Mion headed home. No matter how you looked at it, she was running away. We'll just label this one as an emergency escape.
みーちゃんなんだか可愛かった。なんでかな？
Rena giggled in amusement. Great. I'm glad we had fun there. Oh wow, we're just skipping through these. Okay, cool. Fan-fucking-tastic. I wonder when dinner is. Would lying down be the best way to conserve energy? I sprawled in the entryway without even taking off my shoes. God damn it. As I was losing the last vestiges of my consciousness, the doorbell rang. It seemed I had a guest. Fantastic.
はいどうぞ。開いてますよ。
I directed my listless voice at the door.
どうもこんにちは。って、ケイちゃん、何やってんですか？
How the fuck did you know where I lived? It seemed my guest was Mion, or rather, Shion. She seemed shocked when she saw me sprawled out in the entryway.
シオンか。またどうして？
I thought that Shion's existence was an illusion that was limited to when Mion was at the restaurant. That's why I never even considered that Shion would appear here.
お姉に聞きましたよ。今日のお昼、部活で大変なことがあってご飯食べられなかったんですよね。
ああ、大変だったぞ。聡子に鍋を倒され、ご飯はお前に盗まれて。
だから私、シオン。
She grew red and began to mope. That's right. She was the younger twin right now.
すまん。それでなんだよ。空腹の俺のために差し入れでも持ってきてくれたのか？
ありゃ。
Ooh.
図星を疲れちゃってなんだかがっかりですけど。
CG's a best friend. Oh my. With a disappointed smile, Shion held out the small bento box she had hidden behind her back.
本当に差し入れなのかよ。サンキュー。
お姉が学校に持って行ったハンバーグの残りがあったんで、ちょっと持ってきました。お夕飯前だとは思いますけど、いかがかなって思いまして。迷惑でしたか？
迷惑なんてめっそうもない。すげえ嬉しいよ。本当に食っていいのか
？Sneaking a look inside the box to say that she just put some of the leftovers inside would have been a lie. There was an elegant meal stuffed inside.
本当にいいのか？これタバスコとかがいっぱい入ってるとか、そういう冗談じゃないのかよ。
もうお姉じゃないんですから。私そんなことしませんよ。別に嫌なら無理しなくても、帰って自分で食べちゃいますから。
Saying that, she pouted cutely and made a motion as if to snatch the box back. No! There were some times that made me doubt that she was the same person as Mion, and this was undoubtedly one of those moments.
全然嫌じゃないです。感謝の心を忘れずに噛み締めたいと思います。
そんな鼻水垂らされて感謝されるほどのことじゃ。
Shion, who had thought that I might not take the bento, looked down happily.
何もないけど上がっていくか。お茶くらいなら出せるかも。
ごめんなさい。またの機会にします。私バイトに行く途中ですから。
Ah, that's right. She did say that before.
お弁当箱は適当に水洗いして、明日お姉にでも返しといてくださいね。
Okay.
当然だぜ。こんなうまそうなのを食わせてもらったら、それぐらい礼儀だろ
う。じゃあ私はこれで。
Alright.
あと最後に。
What? Shion grew red again as she looked down once more.
お姉がカレーの時、黙ってケイちゃんのご飯取っちゃいましたよね。悪ふざけが過ぎるとお姉、ついやりすぎちゃうんです。決して悪気があったわけじゃ。
おいおい、別に俺はあんなのなんとも思っちゃいないぜ。部活の上でのことは恨みっこなしだからな。毎回スリリングに楽しませてもらってるのをこっちが感謝したいぐらいだぜ。
Let me see if it actually could be edited down. Text speed. It was around half. I'm hoping this will help.
そうミオンに伝えてくれるか。
はい。それお姉きっと喜ぶと思います。
There's no difference at all. I brought it down a little bit. Let's see how different that would make.
ではこの辺で。
Oh wow, okay, yeah, there we go. Shion smiled brightly. After bowing deeply, she left as she looked at her watch. Okay, that helps a little bit. Okay, good.
これ本当に大丈夫なんだろうな。
I looked at the bento box that she left behind. A faint warmth spread through the palm of my hand. If it were Mion, I could see hot sauce, mustard, maybe even a needle being mixed inside. But really, I don't think she would go so far as putting a needle in there. Fucking Christ. How dare they? How dare they do that? You fucking fucks. Sneaky. Oh my god. That's what happened in the last arc. I opened the box once again and hesitantly tasted a bit. I think it actually mentions it later on, or it did in the anime at least, but I think after each timeline, after each arc, they get like a hold of a little bit of the past experience into the new arc. So like how he just said, I opened the box again and hesitantly tasted a bit. And how he even mentioned needle being mixed inside. So I feel like with every new timeline, every new arc, they get a little, like, not memory, but like a deja vu or something like that. It's actually pretty interesting. I took a bite. Anyway, sorry. And another. There was no funny business. There was no danger at all, for it was delicious. That's right. That was Shion, not Mion. So there shouldn't have been anything to worry about. It's very interesting. Okay. I rushed back to my room, eating as I gave my thanks. It was so delicious that my stomach could cry. I could hear it crying right now. Okay.
シオン、いや、ミオン。俺が空腹で死にそうって言ってたのを聞いて、大急ぎで持ってきてくれたのか。
Still not believing that there actually, are two of them. I do not remember when exactly he finds out. Because of course the visual novel does differentiate from the anime a bit. Just a little bit. It was delicious to the last bite. By the way, nothing strange had been mixed in. See, like that. By the way, nothing strange. It's so cool. I like that. Like deja vu. Heavy deja vu. I like that. Anyway, I'll shut up. I was a bit embarrassed at myself for being so skeptical. Oh, you don't have to be so embarrassed about it. Nah. Tips acquired. It was delicious. I know, right? My water is pretty tasty. Okay, that was actually okay. That was actually pretty fucking quick. Okay. End of subchapter 3. Well. Awkward. I was hoping this would at least be an hour, because I've only been recording this short bit for 17 minutes. Y'all know what that means. I'll be continuing on. Alright. And if there's any fucking stupid club shit going on, I'm skipping that shit. So, we'll see. I might have explained this before, but physical ed at our school is really just an exercise in disorder. What? After some random warm-ups, the rest of the time is spent doing whatever. You're free to cause a ruckus or just fall asleep.
よくは知らないけど、教育委員会とかに教育指導要項とかあるだろ何歳ならこれくらいの運動能力はなければいけないみたいなさ。
I mean, that would make sense, actually, yeah.
圭一さんが何を言ってるのか難しくてさっぱりですわよ。先生の授業の進め方のルールみたいなものなの。
あはっはっは。都会の軟弱な連中にはそういうのは必要だろうけどさ、田舎育ちのうちらが身体能力で劣ると思う？
僕たちは圭一が思ってるよりも運動神経はいいのです。
Come to think of it, they might be right. If we all lined up for a race, there was a good chance I'd finish dead last if I didn't start off well. Let's just pray that when a brutal penalty game is at stake, the 100-meter dash isn't a club activity.
ではそういうことで、俺はテレビの見過ぎで実に素敵に眠い。睡眠時間の補給をさせてもらうぜ。空腹絶頂の4次元目。今寝ずにいつ寝るよ。
As I began to sprawl out on top of a pipe. What? There's a pipe? Mion grabbed me by the collar. No! No!
ちちち。
Fuck you and your club activities.
まさかおとなしく眠らせてもらえると思ってる？
Alright, looks like I'm skipping it.
その顔で言われたら、おとなしく寝る方が勇気がいりそうだ。
Good grief. Which means, is it going to start again?
さて、このまま井戸端会議でチャイムを待つなんて、熱き血潮のたぎった私たちには無理だよね。部活タイム、行ってみよっか。
しゅ、案の定来やがったな。今日のゲームは何だ？
Now that this is happening, taking a nap is impossible. Not just that, with this sleep-deprived head of mine, I'm as good as mincemeat. I had to get my brain into gear.
レナはそれより今日の罰ゲームは何かなの方が先だと思うな。
レナは分かってるね。今日もとびっきりの用意してるよ。
She began to announce the cruel penalty game with a grand spinning flourish. But before she could do that...
ごめんなさいです。
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn it back. Because I've noticed the sprites stopped moving before it even finished, so... Just leave it. It's whatever.
僕はちょっとやりたいことがありますです。
Of all people, it was Rika-chan announcing her participation. Even rare events do eventually occur. Ah. Losing her timing, Mion spun like a top... What? As she tumbled to the ground, okay. Please tell me we're skipping this. Oh god, yes.
何？どうしたの？今日は調子悪いの？
あ、そうか。みーちゃん、綿流しの練習だよ。
Ah, here we go. The mention of the festival. Here we go. Okay.
そうですわよ。今度の日曜日ですもの。
Oh, okay, here we
リ
go.
クは猛特訓中なのですわよ。最近は頑張りすぎてお腕が痛いのです。
そっか。じゃあ仕方ないな。全員揃わないなら仕方ない。今日は各人のんびりしようかね。
Thank God.
ごめんなさいなのです。でも頑張りますですよ。
So I guess we're not skipping. Hallelujah.
頑張ってね。レナたちも応援してるからね。
Not one. Wait, what? Did I just say one? Oh my lord, I'm tired. When Mion announced that club activities today was cancelled, Rika-chan and Satoko headed off behind the school building. Only I was left alone, completely clueless as to what everybody was talking about.
一体何なんだ？リカちゃんは何か大会前とかで特訓をしてるのか？
リカちゃんは綿流しの巫女さんだから奉納の演舞をすることになっててね。その練習なの。
Why don't you explain things in order? Wait, okay, yeah, that's him saying it. Why wasn't that oh my god, sometimes the audio is a little bit corrupted. I hate this so much. First of all, what is this Watanagashi? Next, what do you mean by shrine maiden? Last, what do you mean by ritual dance?
あれ？ケイちゃん家には回覧板とか行ってない？書いてなかった？今度の日曜に綿流しのお祭りがあるって。
Huh? Come to think of it, I have a feeling Mom did say something about it during dinner the other day. Oh my god, what the fuck? I hate this so much. I don't know why it's happening. The Watanagashi is a festival that happens at the shrine on the Sunday every June. It's very lively. I see. But Watanagashi sounds like a pretty strange name for it. Is it something like the Lantern Festival, where they have a memorial for the dead by floating things down the river?
お、さすがはケイちゃん。察しがいいね。
Alright, there we go. Please let everything be voiced from now on.
綿流しはね、名前の通り綿を流すんだよ。
Yep. Okay. The cotton you see is from futons or jackets. Why isn't hers or mine being voiced? What the fuck is wrong here? What the hell?
祭壇にもお布団を積み上げているし。
What? God damn it. Do I have to re-download something? Like, what the fuck? I don't know. Jesus Christ. I've heard of people leaving offerings of things like needles or kitchen knives to their ancestors or to casualties of war, but an offering of futons is a first for me. What's the history behind that? Mion tilted her head pensively.
言われなんてほど難しいのはないと思うな。この辺って 冬の寒さはかなり厳しいからね。布団とか斑点とかの防寒具を特に大切にしたからじゃないかな。
ああ、なるほどな。つまり冬の間お世話になった布団に感謝しようってわけだ。で巫女さんが供養をして最後に川に流すわけか。それが綿流しってわけだろ。
Mion and Renda indicated that I had the correct answer with a round of applause.
でね、その供養をする巫女さんの役がリカちゃんなの。
へえ、リカちゃんが巫女なんだ。言われてみればリカちゃんってどことなく神秘的な雰囲気あるよな。
だよね。リカちゃんの巫女さん姿ってね、かわいいんだよ。
It certainly does seem like it would suit her. Yeah, it might be cute.
ようやく話が見えてきたぞ。リカちゃんの言う特訓ってのはこの巫女さん役の練習なわけだな。
そういうこと。巫女さんが布団をお祓いする一連のセレモニーを奉納演舞って呼ぶんだけどね。それの練習なんだよ。結構大変なんだな、これが。
巫女さんはね、祭事用の大きな桑を持って演舞をするんだけど、それがね、リカちゃんにはすっごく重いらしいの。
リカちゃんってちっちゃいもんな。その重いクワってどのくらい重いんだ？
かなり重いらしいよ。リカちゃんは餅つき用のキネで練習してるくらいだから。
Wait a minute. That's way too heavy. Forget about Rika-chan. That'd be rough even for me.
祭事用の神聖な桑だからね。間違って落としちゃったら大変らしいし。
Why are they having someone so young do a ceremonial ritual? That's kind of weird. Wouldn't they should have someone who's actually old enough until the next shrine maiden in line, aka Rika, be old enough to do so, you know?
まあ年に一度のお務めだからね。
Once a year kind of deal.
私たちは陰ながら応援するしかないね。
Alright.
大丈夫。去年もちゃんとやり遂げたんだから。
Alright.
そっか。じゃあさ、せめて応援してやろうぜ。それくらいならいいだろう。
I was rather curious about how exactly she practiced. Mion laughed as she shook her head.
ほっといてあげなよ。ケイちゃんが来たらリカちゃんは可愛くなっちゃうから特訓ができなくなるよ。
I didn't quite understand what Mion was saying.
リカちゃんはね、努力とかそういうのを人に見せるのが好きじゃないの。
Ah, okay.
そっとしておいてあげて。
Even the always cool and aloof Rika-chan has sometimes when she sweats while giving it her all. Because she was always so well put together, she didn't want people to see an ungainly side of her. It's not like I couldn't understand that feeling.
俺にできるのは成功を祈ることだけってことか。頑張れフルでリカ応援してるから。
Well then, I climbed up onto the pipe and plopped down on my side. Back to sleep you go.
フレリカちゃん。さらに応援の電波を高めるため、これより瞑想状態に入る。
Go to sleep, you fool. Oh god, what the fuck?
結局寝るわけか。
Yes. I hit my mic. God damn it. The bell! The lackadaisical noontime ended up giving way to mind-numbing afternoon classes. Rebounding from yesterday's hunger, I ate too much for lunch today, leaving me in a horrible condition.
さすがに食いすぎた。
Doesn't really make much sense, but okay, yeah, sure.
午後の授業は答える。
ケイチくん、今日はなんだかすごい食欲だったもんね。
基本的にいつも大食いだけどさ、
Why, thank you.
今日はなんか格別だったね。
昨日は俺昼飯抜きだったろ。そのひもじさが染みついちゃってさ。今度は逆にいくら食っても食欲が底なしっていうか。
わかるよわかるよ。
し
しかしケイちゃんってさ、いつもお弁当きれいに食べるよね。ご飯一粒も残さないっていうか。
食べ物ってのは作ってくれた人に感謝して食べるもんだぜ。残したら苦労して作ってくれた人に失礼だろ。
Hearing that, Mion's eyes momentarily widened in surprise, followed by a cool laugh.
ケイちゃんってさ、パッと見ワイルドでいい加減そうなんだけど、結構律儀だよね。
Why, thank you.
しつけがいいというか。
あ、うん、それはレナも思うな。ケイチくんって見かけよりずっと優しい人だよ。
Both of them were probably trying to compliment me, but I had a strange feeling I wasn't being complimented at all. Nah.
そんなことないって。見かけと中身は大違いってそう言いたいんだよ。
それが褒めてねって言ってんだよ。
こら、園崎さん、前原くん、授業中ですよ。
Oh, I thought we were at the end of class, but I guess not. Okay.
園崎さんはどこまで進みましたか？ノートを持ってきてください。
Startled, Mion vocalized a rather easy-to-understand utterance. She was so enthralled in the conversation she had stopped working completely.
まあそこそこに。さっきから全然進んでないじゃないですか。最上級生なんだからもっとしっかりしないといけませんよ。
That's Mion. It looked like she's getting lectured. Poor bastard. I was not expecting that to be there. What the fuck? Poor bastard. Oh my god, that's something I would say.
人は見かけによらないっていうことだね。
Son of a bitch. That sneaked up on me. Oh god.
むしろ見かけとは逆が誠かもしれないよ。
面白いこと言うじゃねえか。
Responding to Rena's seemingly profound statement, I turned my gaze to where Satoko was happily studying together with Rika-chan.
あの生意気盛りの里子も実は見かけとは逆にすげえ塩らしいってのかよ。
If I went by what Rena literally said, then that would be the case. I could hardly imagine Satoko being meek and gentle like a girl in some fairy tale.
最近はあんな感じだけど、ちょっと前までは違ったんだよ。すごい甘えん坊で、いつもさとこちゃんには内緒ね。
あの里子が甘えん坊？
For Satoko to play coy, I think that would have to be some part of some calculated plot. Even if she was to hide behind someone, I wouldn't think it was because she was attached to them. But since it came up, I tried to imagine a gentle and coquettish Satoko. What? What the hell?
おい、里子。
Okay, that was a weird sound effect. What the fuck?
なんですの、お兄様。
Oh, hell no. Hell no. I do not want... Oh, god damn it. I don't want to go through the... God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, God, I'm sorry. Satoko smiled cutely and walked towards me. I'm not doing this, God. It's the developers of the game. I'm sorry. By the way, for every 3 steps forward Satoko took, for some reason I took 3 steps away.
お兄様、なんで逃げますの？
Stop saying that, please.
すまん、里子。お前が愛想笑いして近づいてくると何かの罠のような気がするんだよ。
ひどいですわ。お兄様の意地悪。
ごめん。別に悪気があったわけじゃないんだ。
The weeping Satoko came closer to me. I'm a sucker for tears. Click. Clank. What the fuck? Huh? A bear trap. My leg was being clamped down on by a ragged metal teeth. What? Jagged, sorry. What the fuck? There's a Satoko I know.
かかりましたわね。
Of course.
続けていきますわよ。
Oh no, what? Satoko raised her right arm triumphantly, and traps began to trigger one after another. Yay, I'm being killed. Fucking fantastic. I'm tired. Oh, I just want to go to sleep right now. Sleep, 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 sleep. Oh shit, I didn't read that. Fuck. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. On top of that, in the direction of the ball will knock me the giant guillotine. Okay. Yep, okay. Can we get back to reality? Thank
よ
you.
くわかんないけど、ケイチ君、今すっごく突拍子もない想像してなかった？
It was probably funny, but I'm just so fucking exhausted. I don't like cute stuff right now and hilarious things. I shouldn't be doing this while I'm exhausted, but I can't stop recording because if I stop fucking recording, the audio will get even more fucked up, and that's a lot more editing that I do not want to do, so yay me.
いや別に全然してないぞ。
嘘だ。トゲ付き鉄球に潰されるって顔してたよ。
How could my expression convey what I was thinking like that?
すまん。塩らしい里子の想像ってのはかなり無理がある。今度体調がいい時に再トライしてみるよ。
Next, I looked over at Rika-chan, who was working diligently on some kanji drills. In contrast to Satoko, her default state was meek and gentle. If Rika-chan came to me saying "Oni-sama," I'd hug her. Because she's a cute little sister type figure, oh my god! Tightly. I could get used to that. Excuse me, what?
ケイチ君よだれ。
Oh god, why?
あ、ごめんごめん。じゃあリカちゃんはどうだよ。あれも見かけによらないってのかよ。
Saying that out loud, I felt a tinge of doubt. Was Rika-chan really all sweet? Despite her appearance, she really was quite sly. Sweetly, how do you put it? Evading things deftly.
確かにリカちゃんはただ可愛いだけじゃない気がするな。確かに見かけによらないぞ。
I couldn't put exactly what I was imagining into words, but Rena managed to say what I wanted to. She turned to me with an impish look in her eyes, like she was saying, "Oh, you shouldn't say something like that." Yeah.
リカちゃんはきっと大きくなったらね、すっごい美人になって男の人を振り回す小悪魔のような女性になるんじゃないかなって思うん
Oh,
だ。
I don't doubt that for a fucking second.
そういうのかっこよくない？
Oh, she would snap her fingers and fucking start, like, demanding the men that surround her to fucking lick her feet or something. What? I'm tired. Leave me alone. Rena said that lightheartedly, but I, as a man, couldn't laugh at that. The scary part about that was that it felt like it could be true. My god. Noticing my gaze, Rika-chan turned towards me and let loose with an... Wait, what? Towards me and let loose with an angelic smile. Both Rena and I, feeling as if that was directed towards us personally, had our hearts skip a beat.
はあ、かいいね、かいいね。
Right.
レナ、話。
Appearances can be deceiving, huh? Well then, what about our dear leader Mion? I stared at her as she tried to weasel her way out of her scolding by the teacher. By Rena's theory, the unrefined, calculating, conniving Mion also had a side of her that belied appearances.
じゃあなんだよ。あのミオンも見かけによらず、実はいいやつだって言いたいのかよ。
みーちゃんはいい人だよ。
あ、まあそりゃそうだけどさ。そういう意味じゃなくて、
ケイチくんの言いたい意味わかるよ。
Catching on that I was struggling to express my feelings as words, Rena smiled even more brightly.
わかるって何がだよ。
みーちゃんって不思議でしょ。女の子なんだけど男の子みたいっていうか。
That's right. Mion was more than aware that she was a girl, but it was exactly as Rena said. When Mion livened up the mood, it wasn't as though she felt like a guy or a girl specifically, but a friend at the same gender.
あいつが男だったらきっと意気投合するだろうな。ってそりゃ今と同じか。
でもね、そんなみーちゃんも本当はすっごく女の子らしいんだよ。
レナ、お前ミオンにいくらもらったんだよ。
違うの。もうちゃんとした話をしてるんだよ。
Rena began to pout. Now probably wasn't the right time to joke around. Oh, okay.
みーちゃんは部活の部長さんだからみんなのリーダーとして頑張ってるけど、本当はとっても可愛い女の子なんだよ。それ特にケイチくんには忘れてほしくないな。
Oh fuck, I forgot to take my medicine too. God damn it. I shouldn't be saying this on a video, but yeah, whatever. I'm tired, leave me alone. Rena's gaze focused off into the distance, beyond where Mion was. The Mion that I met at Angel Mart? It's Mart. Yeah, there's definitely an A in there. Mort was unimaginably different compared to the Mion that I normally knew. Flustered and hesitant from the unfamiliar job. It was a far cry from the brash and confident Mion. Even though she had to hurry to work, she went through all the trouble to bring me food when I was on the brink of starvation. And she did so not as Mion, but as Shion. What exactly was Shion to Mion? God damn it, you're starting to confuse the fuck out of me, please stop. What kind of person was Mion exactly? My
多分
god.
ケイチくんには想像つかないと思うな。
As if to say it was our little secret, Rena held her finger up to her lips as she giggled. Mion, finally free from the teacher's preaching, returned to her seat, cradling her head to hide her embarrassment.
チェ、おじさんはね、人生に必要な勉強は小学校までで十分だと思ってんだよ。
Saying that, she plopped down into her seat violently. Mion was actually really feminine. Right. I wonder if I can meet Shion again. I wanted to talk to her again. Ah, the bell. Thank the Lord. The principal waved around the bell that served as the school chime. The teacher rushed back to the blackboard and began to list everybody's homework assignments.
わあ、今日は宿題が結構出そうだね。頑張らないと。
Yay, homework. Fuck me.
じゃあさ、
I do not like to remember frickin' school days of my past and getting so much homework. Fucking Christ. The bait of my life. What?
レナもってことか？
何がかな。
人は見かけによらないって話、レナもってことになるのか？
And all of a sudden her fucking like demonic side comes out with those empty eyes. Oh god, please don't do
ケイ
that.
チくんには
Nope.
レナのことどう見えるかな。
Don't answer this. Deja vu. Deja vu. The Rena Ryugu that I knew sometimes took things too far, but was generally a kind and gentle ideal girl.
本当に本当に。
Oh my god, my head. Oh, fuck. Oh, god damn it. The downside of having glasses to see is when you have long hair that falls down into your eyes and glass at the same time. Oh my god. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, everyone. And by the way, yes, I do have long hair. I'm growing it out, but I'm starting to think maybe I should shave my head. If she was the opposite of what she seemed, that would make her... Please don't. Just try saying it. I won't be mad. That's what I felt she meant.
Rena
Yeah, Rena is what?
逆になってもレナだよ。だろ?
We saw that in the last arc. No, she's not the same person. This question shouldn't have been so nerve-wracking to answer. Oh, again. Again, it's like deja vu for Keiichi. Oh, shit. Maybe it was because the person in question was staring at me, but even saying that took a strange amount of effort.
ずるいな、ケイチ君。そんな言い方されちゃったら気になっちゃうよ。
I bet. Perhaps unable to endure my silence, Rena's face began to burn red with embarrassment. Mion walked over and started getting ready to go home. Whenever school is over, she really does, get noticeably more energetic. It was the same relaxing walk home as always. Digging around my pocket on a whim, I noticed that something should have been there was missing. Huh? Oh, the box.
いつも持ってるはずのうちの鍵がないんだよ。
What the fuck? Oh god, please don't pop up in my home. Please, please. Oh god. Oh god. I'm running out of water. Fuck.
参ったな。どこにやっちゃったかな。
Oh god, you're fucked.
親はいるから今日はいいけど、まずいよな。
Get wrecked, boy.
それは困るね。忘れてきたの？それとも落としちゃったのかな？
Which one was it? Did I take it with me this morning in the first place? Huh? Huh?
ケイちゃん、その鍵の特徴は？
キーホルダーがついてる。
Okay.
昔夏休みの宿題で作らされたやつで、青いオットセイなんだよ。
あれ？目をつぶった感じでお昼寝してるみたいなやつ？
なんで知ってるんだよ。そうそう、それだよ。
Mion looked away and began to whistle.
さ。
Oh, what?
おとといケイちゃん、エンジェルモートに食事に行ったでしょ。その晩さ、お店で鍵の落とし物があったんだよ。
Huh?
それにオットセイのキーホルダーがついてた。
As she said that, she suddenly grew flustered and added that Shion had told her about it.
あの時に落としちゃったのか。
How the fuck would I drop it then?
でも見つかってよかったね。
What?
お店がきっと預かってくれてるよ。
そうだね。行ってみなよ。シオンの顔、私と同じだからわかるでしょ。
This was a rather unexpected development. Once again, I had no choice but to go and meet with Shion. But I also had to thank her for the bento from yesterday. Besides, taking some time and chatting with this other side of Mion might be interesting. Half-jokingly, I began to think about things like this.
そうだな。エンジェルモートだっけ？シオンの店に行って鍵を返してもらって、ついでにお茶でも飲んで優雅に過ごすってのも悪くないな。
なんだか英国紳士みたいだね。ケイちゃんには似合わないかも。
ひょっとしてそのお店かな？みーちゃんの妹の働いてるお店は。
ああ、なんならレナも一緒に行くか？
ちょっと残念だけど、今日はお父さんと約束があるから、またの機会にするね。
Rena seemed pretty disappointed about having to miss such a great opportunity.
双子だそうだけど、そんなにそっくりなのかな。間違えるくらい？
ああ、そっくりだ。外見だけはそっくりだ。中身はミオンと違っておしとやかで実に可愛らしいのにな。
Ouch! Damn, what a blow, man! In response to my teasing, Mion pouted and began to argue with me. I wouldn't exactly call that teasing, that's just being a dick. I couldn't help but burst out laughing as Mion's little farce. Yeah. After all, they weren't just identical, they were the same person. Yeah, says you and your stupid ass. After going home, I changed my clothes and dug my bike out of the garage. Just thinking that I would be able to meet Shion again gave me a mysterious feeling. Shion, a name of a different kind of Mion. What? She was a mysterious and ridiculous person, believing she had fooled everyone like that. I noticed that I was pedaling along quite happily. Could it be that I was looking forward to meeting Shion? I felt a sense of giddy anticipation, like I was headed towards a new friend's house for the first time. What Rena said about Mion actually being really feminine sprang to mind once again. The guilt from spying on another side of Mion, the self-consciousness from being the only one that knew about that side. These feelings mixed together. That was Shion for you. Mion's little twin sister. Until she felt like coming out and admitting she was Mion, it was fine to just call her Shion, right? Mion might be trying to have some fun by acting out a different persona. As I reached the top of the steep hill, the horizon expanded before me. I was almost at the station. The last time I wasn't embarrassed since I was here... Wait, what? Okay, hold on. The last time I wasn't embarrassed since I was here with Dad, but this time I was alone. I was strangely self-conscious about it. Okay. Meet Shion. Get my key back. That was all this task was supposed to be. If I dawdled around like this, maybe Shion would find me before she headed in for work. Hey, what are you doing, Keiichi Maebara? You're just here to get your key back, aren't you? It's not like you're some love-struck schoolboy here to hand over a love letter, right? The thoughts inside my head were slowly turning into a jumbled mess. I came to the realization that I was downright giddy. That's why, for just a bit, just a tiny little bit, I got a little carried away and did something really stupid. Oh God, what did you do? What did you do? I kicked over a parked motorcycle that was blocking the sidewalk. Of course you did! It was in the way, sure, but there was absolutely no need for me to kick it. I definitely think I got too carried away. Oh boy. Great, look what you did. As the three bikes toppled one after the another like dominoes. Yay, dominoes! Oh my God, I'm tired. The loud noise they caused snapped me back into my senses. I didn't do it. The owners of those three bikes were right there. They looked exactly like what you'd call thugs up to no good. They lifted their heads up in an imposing manner and yelled angrily in a way I had never heard before. The three of them beelined towards me, the worn-down heels of their thin-soled shoes slapping noisily against the pavement. I could only stare listlessly, as if I were watching some far-off event that didn't concern me at all. By the time I realized it, I had been grabbed by the collar and lifted onto my tiptoes. What the fuck are you saying? The three thugs were completely ignoring the rules of grammar. My God. But the way they spoke was enough to make me tremble. Just like that, my composure drained away. My legs buckled and my throat grew dry enough to crack. Accident. I was completely at fault, so there was nothing I could say in my defense. As a result, I was pulled even higher. No one put me up to this. What the fuck? You're goddamn straight it's my fault. And so I will shit my pants in disgrace. The three of them continued to yell at me. I had no idea what each of them were saying. Getting further enraged that I was only listening while dumbstruck, they grabbed an empty plastic crate from a nearby store and began to smash it repeatedly against the telephone pole. What are you doing? The fuck? Cracks formed in the crate, plastic shards flying everywhere. They then slammed it full force into the shuttered storefront. Words. The shutter let out a frighteningly loud noise. Still not satisfied, they flipped over a case of empty cans, scattering its contents all over the place. What the fuck is this all about? Are you trying to scare me or something? Are you trying to make me piss my pants? This is not working. This was not normal. No shit. It was something you saw often on television or in a manga. But I never thought seeing it in person would be this terrifying. You call this terrifying? I call it stupid. I became painfully aware that the safety of civilized society was only held up by such a frail concept as morals. My knees clattered together noisily. Static began to pepper my vision. This is what you call absolute terror. There was nothing I could do to stop this frightening spectacle of violence. I could only pray for help. The fear I felt was just too much. Would somebody help me? My gaze floundered around. I was saying around, but I meant to say about the surrounding area. I was surrounded by these three hoodlums. No way would there be a passerby brave enough to intervene. Come on. Maybe this was what you call reaping what you sow. If I were a passerby, they would be no doubt that I'd ignore what was going on. So this was somewhat of a cosmic retribution. Retribution! What? Oh, you're gonna stab me. That's great. Angry yelling loud enough to rattle my eardrums spewed forth right in front of my face. Rude. My waning consciousness was forcefully dragged back to the forefront. The thug had cocked back his free hand and twisted his body, when suddenly a metallic taste filtered through the back of my throat. A chill ran down my spine like a jolt of electricity. Seeing what was going to happen next, I squeezed my eyes shut as tightly as possible and grit my teeth.
やかましいよクソボケどもが
Oh shit.
私の目の黒いうちにうせな
That voice was a short distance away. Still holding me by the collar, the three thugs spun around to look behind them. And somehow they let go of me, and I got behind Shion. I like how they don't describe that at all. Standing there was Shion. I mean, Mion. It's Shion, you jackass. She stood there, displaying an imposing stature that I'd never seen before. She didn't have the same look on her face as she did when we were playing around during club. Those were the eyes that would instill fear in anyone who looked upon them. The eyes of a raptor. My God. They were the epitome of terror. At the same time, they were the most reassuring things in the world.
もう一度だけ言うよケイちゃん話してとっととうせな
No more water. Fuck. Mion, without an ounce of fear, laid down her ultimatum. Of course, there was no way those three wouldn't go absolutely berserk. The situation instantly turned explosively dangerous. Oh, flocking bitch. Oh, God. English, motherfucker. Do you speak it? Me? No. Stop it, Mion. These guys are like rabid dogs. No amount of bluffing will work.
Mion, 危ないから早く。
I knew what I was saying was pathetic, but I couldn't let Mion get involved in this. No matter how you looked at it, Mion was only bluffing. But did Mion even know the meaning of the word bluff? However, the reason behind everything soon became apparent. They were slowly increasing in number, little by little. At first, it was only businessmen on their way home stopping to take a look. Then it was housewives in the middle of shopping taking a gander. Next, what seemed like the owner of some store showed up, and it was pretty clear he wasn't just looking. Around Mion, there was already about 7 people gathered. It felt different than people coming out to support a friend. If I had to say why, it was because the group that gathered was diverse in age and gender. The 3 thugs seemed to slowly realize that there was something strange about the situation. Behind them, at some point 4 more people of differing clothes and ages had gathered. A girl who looked to be in middle school, a man wearing a bakery apron, an old lady in a house cleaning smock, more and more people of various ages. Their gazes uncomparable. Their gazes, uncomparable to Mion's, were of hostility, of intimidation. Before I realized it, over 10 people had formed a ring around us. How long have I been recording? Fuck my life. An hour and 2 minutes. Fantastic. At that moment, 5 elementary schoolers ran in and joined the circle. What the fuck was going on? These fuckers were about to get gained up on by young, middle-aged, and old people. There were some familiar faces. Oh shit, really? Some of our classmates. What the fuck? Then these people were residents of Hinamizawa? What the fuck? More and more people from Hinamizawa gathered around. In obvious contrast, the residents of Okinomiya, god damn it, fucking Christ, butchering the fucking shit out of it, were passing by as quickly as possible. The group surrounding us had suddenly swelled to around 28 people. Oh my god. Completely encircled, the faces of the thugs began to show the first signs of panic. Nobody spoke a word, Mion included. That made everything completely unnatural, and depending on which side you were on, completely terrifying. Only the thugs' voices echoed out like they were screaming. Somebody took a step forward, closing the gap between them. As they did, everybody else took a step forward, shrinking the circle. The hoodlums went pale as they were pushed together back to back, while still yelling angrily. They were trying to string together vulgarities, but for some reason it sounded like they were crying out for help. It was sudden. A solidly built officer cut his way through the crowd. At some point, 2 police cars had arrived. Some passerby had undoubtedly called for them. Several burly officers appeared from inside the second vehicle. Mion, returning to her usual self, was nonchalantly pointing out the hoodlums to the police. Of course, the thugs were furious. But now that it had come to this, there was nothing they could do. It was their loss. The officers handcuffed the thugs and dragged them towards the patrol cars. Alright.
話せよ
Ah!
俺らが被害者なんだよ聞いてんのかチキショ
Yeah, whatever. No matter how much of a ruckus they caused, the officers paid no heed. In the blink of an eye, they were crammed inside the two vehicles. They could still be heard yelling while inside the police cars, but what they were saying was no longer intelligible.
大丈夫
Oh shit! Hello! We meet, finally. Ōishi-san, why didn't you help us in the last arc, you fucker? Anyway.
お怪我ありませんか
He was probably a detective. The man leading the police peered at my face.
いえ、別に。
それは不幸中の幸いでした
Sure.
では良いお年を
The portly man, after taking a quick look around, addressed the crowd.
市民の皆さんの迅速な通報に感謝します住民の皆さんの連帯のおかげで今日も町の平穏が保たれています
Yay for the peace.
素晴らしいことです
It's a wondrous thing.
お仕事ご苦労様です。大石刑事殿。
Ah, they know each other. Well, well.
住民を代表して日頃の公務に感謝いたします。一家の刑事がわざわざこんなところまでおいでくださるとは光栄の極みです。
The way Shion talked didn't have a very pleasant tone.
偶然ですよ
Mm-hmm.
県警の帰り道に無線連絡が入りましてね寄り道したわけです
お仕事頑張ってください。今後のご活躍を切に祈っております。
いえいえでも怪我人が出なくて本当に良かったです
大石さん、オーケーっす。行きましょう。
ではでは良いお年を失礼道を開けてもらえますかな
The detective named Ōishi, after jovially making pleasantries, lumbered over to the waiting police car. It quickly set off, disappearing down the city street. It was over so quickly. So quickly, I was dumbstruck. I didn't even get to ask the officer what was going on. It was like they came here quickly to disperse the mob before any trouble could start. After making sure the police cars had left, Mion snapped her fingers sharply.
おっしゃ、一丁上がりだね。
Great, we got our filming for the movie, folks. Let's get the fuck out of here quickly.
おととい来やがれっての。
That was the signal. The tension melted away in an instant as everybody began smiling. A middle-aged man helped me up. I didn't realize I was on the ground, but okay.
Maebaraの坊や。今度からは喧嘩は相手を選んでやりな。
Thank you, man I don't know, who's a stranger and shouldn't be telling me this shit in the first place. Kindly go fuck yourself and have a happy day.
別に喧嘩ってわけじゃ。
怪我とかしてない？頭とかぶつけてるならレントゲンを取っておいた方がいいわよ。
Oh, for God's sakes, calm your tits. An older lady I didn't know the name of was concerned about my injury.
たまたま
I have an injury, I didn't know that.
人通りの多い時間だったからこれだけ集まれたけど。
I feel like they're lacking a little bit on information here, but okay. God damn it. You were lucky this happened. Okay, yeah.
次からは気をつけるんだよ。
Yeah.
最近の町もんは物騒なんだから。まったく。
Great. Can we be done with this, please? I was even warned by the old lady in the smock. As Shion finished applauding the dispersing group for their efforts, she strode over to me.
いやいや、ケイちゃんもやるじゃない。でも私も相手を選んだ方がいいと思いますけどね。
サンキューなミオン、助かったよ。
だから私シオン。
She made a troubled expression as she turned her gaze downward, blushing in embarrassment.
お姉に聞いてますよ。オットセイの鍵、あれケイちゃんのですって？
あ、うん、そうだった。これからお店に行こうとしてたんだった。
それで浮かれてて、あんな変なのに絡まれちゃってたんですか？
Now it was my turn to, what? Now it was my turn for my face to go red. I didn't want to admit that she was spot on.
まあ、ついてなかったよ。でも、シオンのおかげで助かった。
お礼はいらないですよ。だからケイちゃんも他の人がいじめられてるのを見つけたらきっと助けてあげてください。私たちそういうのをとても大切にするから。
I was well versed in that sense of camaraderie. I butchered that word, I think. Oh well. But the way I was rescued just now, something seemed a little off about it. While I was helped out, it was honestly to an almost disturbing degree.
お店来ますよね。疲れちゃっただろうから一服しません？おごりますよ。
Seems that she caught a glimmer of suspicion in my eyes. Without waiting for an answer, Shion began walking. Alright. I am extremely tired, so even if it doesn't end here, I'm gonna end it here anyway. And yeah, it's not ending here. But I'm extremely tired. So I'm sorry to have to do this, but I will end the video here for now. Thank you for joining in on this weird shit going on. But hope you all stick around for it. Some stuff has happened. I'm pretty happy for it. We didn't have to skip too much, I suppose. But we kind of actually had to. That whole Curie thing. Again, sorry for my decision on that, but it was really stupid. But anyway, if you did enjoy, please leave a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment down below if you would, please. So just give me any feedback that you have on whether I should continue just getting rid of parts that are completely stupid or not. Any feedback, please, it's welcome. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so, as I will be releasing more of Higurashi as they come. So please look forward to that, and I'll see you all next time. See you then, and goodbye.